Video you watch is Bola Tinubu leaving a London hospital. Nigerians have been asking the whereabouts of Bola Tinubu, and when you have a president that do not talk to the people, he doesn't appear on the television, he doesn't grant interview, you won't even know his whereabouts. For some time now, Nigerians do not even know the whereabouts of their president. Ever since the protests happened, Nigerians have not even seen their president. He was not even seen during the protests. He did a recorded broadcast. That's the kind of president we have in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Everything is done in secrecy. Now he was spotted in London leaving a hospital. And from the way you saw that video, it shows that Bola Tinubu is not feeling fine. He looks frail, he looks fragile. Something is wrong with the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and his handlers, the people behind him. They don't want Nigerians to know what is happening to the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Of course, this happened when you're voting someone that did not grant press interview. When was the last time Bola Tinubu held a press conference, like talk to the press? We're not even talking about talking to Nigerians, talk to the press. And of course, Bola Tinubu is continuing from the footstep of President Muhammadu Buhari. All through the stay of President Muhammadu Buhari tenure as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Nigerians were not even aware of his movement. He moved in and out of the country whenever he likes. Buhari seeks for medical attention whenever he likes. This is the same trajectory that Bola Tinubu is going. The only time we saw a photo of him was when his handler posted that he met with King Charles in London. That same King Charles he met in London, it was reported that he has cancer. Like, they let the people of UK know that their king is suffering from cancer. That is a country that values their citizens. That is a country that respects the laws in their land. But here in Nigeria, you don't even know what is wrong with your president. All he does is to travel to the UK and he will tell you that he's going for an official visit. He travel to France and tell you go for an official visit. Nobody even knows what he's going to do in France. Nobody even knows what he's going to do in UK. And the next thing you will see him is breezing in and out of a hospital. And everywhere is quiet. Of a truth, Nigerian politicians are very, very lucky to have this set of human beings in Nigeria, because they can do whatever they want to do and go scot-free with it. What our politicians are doing in this country, other politicians cannot do it in another country and they go scot-free. When you are a public official, when you are a public holder, you come under intense scrutiny from the people. You are serving the people. You are loyal to the people. You are accountable to the people. Whatever you do, you have to give account to the people. But here in Nigeria, our politicians are loyal to themselves. They are not loyal to their people. They are not accountable to the people. Yet, they use money meant for the people to buy whatever they need for themselves. Bola Tinubu used Nigerian money to buy a 150 million presidential jet. That money belongs to the people, but yet he cannot give account to the people. He is not even accountable to the people. He is in London, but he did not even tell the people what he's going to do in London. The video that you just see is a leaked video, as you can see. Maybe someone saw him and took that video of him leaving the hospital in London. Why shouldn't the people know where their president is? Why shouldn't the people know when their president is visiting a hospital? Why shouldn't the people know when their president is sick? This can only happen in Nigeria because our politicians do not care about us. This can only happen in Nigeria because our politicians are not accountable to us. This can only happen in Nigeria because our politicians see us as an avenue to advance their personal selfish aggrandizement. To think of it, when you look at Bola Tinubu from that video, you can see clearly that he is looking very sick. He can barely walk. This is what we've experienced even during the campaign proper. Bola Tinubu is not fit to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but yet he wants to be the president. He wants to rule over 200 million persons. Now he has been given the mandate to rule over 200 million persons, but you can see that the economy is sick. Nigeria is sick, of course, because the same person that is leading this country is not fit to lead this country. This country needs somebody that is vibrant. This country needs somebody that should be everywhere. So many things have happened in this country and the president has not even visited. Many people have been killed in different parts of this country. The president has not even visited them to commiserate with them. This is what public service is all about. I could remember one particular time there was flood in Florida. The president, Donald Trump, entered a boat and was rescuing people in Florida. But we can't even see that in Nigeria. Whatever happened to you in this country, you're on your own. And I could remember clearly that they were telling us that they do not need the body of the president. All they needed was his brain. How can you tell me that you do not need the body of the president, you needed the brain? He is now in charge of a country of over 200 million persons, and his brain is even failing him more.
Do you not think he should be accountable to Nigeria? Nigeria is at the stop. At a stop. Nigeria as a nation is already at a stop. I was listening to get some certify from the Arise presenter Rufai Hussaini, who questioned what is exactly Tinubu went to London to do. Did he go there on a ceremonial visit? Did he go there for him to get certificate for health attention, medical attention? What exactly? How many that he just all of a sudden slipped out of the country when there are flood victims in Borno that requires the presidential presence to be thoroughly addressed, especially on the side of the victims? We don't know where he managed, how he left the country, like on an emergency, and that is where we see a lot of video trending online, and where he was spotted in different, healthcare facilities in faraway London. Even after having, I even learned that the Majesty himself, King Charles, had to restrict his presence because of the British government are not happy with the way and manner Tinubu government has presented himself so far in Nigeria here. They feel bad. They felt that these are the people who, by their own policies, are creating and championing disintegration of Nigeria. By the way and manner they govern Nigeria. So he was thoroughly questioned by the King Charles himself, why it has gotten to a point that from 119 naira to 1,200 naira per liter. Ahmed, they were asking him, Ahmed, what happened? Please sit down there. It's okay. And maybe that was the reason why everybody is saying that after that incident, it was allegedly to have taken to a healthcare facility in London. The video is trending. So Nigeria, for now, has become an emergency for both the presidency and the civilians themselves. What is happening in Borno is completely a write-off. Both Boko Haram victims, governor, everybody is on canoe now, and the presidency is nowhere to be found. That is Nigeria for you today. And we are saying, how come we get to this level of uncertainty? How come that we get to this level? What has actually APC done to Nigerians? Or do we just suddenly turn Abuja to pilgrimage, the prayer mountain? Maybe there's something wrong in Asu Rock. Maybe pray for the president. Pray for maybe Nigeria should at least take a step. For the past 104 years of a nation, Nigeria has not been able to even lift a particular leg, talk less of stepping forward. It becomes dramatically worse under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And today, those who championed that cause of Tinubu's presidency are now writing filling different forms, answering unnecessary questions to the communities, to the families. Mother and father are in disarray. There is total disintegration in community and families. A man cannot adequately be a man enough. What did we do to Bola Ahmed Tinubu? That's the question 250 million Nigerians are asking today. Unfortunately, they just realized that Nigeria is just living, but visibly invisible. Nigeria is gone, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu is gradually and majestically, cunningly leading Nigeria to the grave. That's why he was rejected at Queen's Palace. They said this man that helped ignite and champion disintegration of British colony in West Africa. Take him to the other side of the road first. Let us see road. Maybe it was as a result of that shock. People are speculating that what took him to visit healthcare facilities. Maybe he was trying to get because Rufai of Arise TV was also in the same line with what I'm trying to say, that where is You know, what is the reason? Is he going there to sign bilateral? Where did he just suddenly find himself in King Charles Buckingham Palace? What is going on? We didn't know that he was called to ask questions, because the Biafra reality is staring everybody in the face. The reason of nnamdikanu need to be activated by going to Britain again. That is where the problem is. You need to go to Britain so that they will present a particular document that shows that no, Britain is saying yes, we can no longer do anything about Biafra, because see, Biafran cause has superseded what the British government can actually do now. The Biafra movement is ravaging the entire world powers, and everybody is looking to the document that's going to bring about the restoration of Biafra. The use of nnamdikanu is also why Nigeria has remained where it is today. The way and manner the Nigeria factor has treated Igbos has caused a lot of uncertainty. If you put Nigeria here now, not every Nigeria will recognize Nigeria. People are currently, distancing themselves from the reality of citizenship. The only thing that can save Nigeria as a nation, the only thing that can save Nigeria from taking the right step from where they are to the next level is when a defining moment is being established. And what is going to give that establishment is the dwarfing of anything that called Nigeria and the rise of Biafra. If Biafra rises, Nigeria will go invisible completely. Then the black man can breathe. Let the poor breathe. Is the poor breathing now? What would the poor use to breathe has been taken away from them. People can no longer take care of themselves. The economy is, even all the policies we were hearing from Tinubu that time, floating of the naira, official window, this and that, forex, all these things, Tinubu cannot be able to drive one pin of those policies to conclusions. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has become a civilian in military uniform. The Afenifere, Ghanaian Adams, has labeled him a dictator, a tyrant, anti-people. His administration has become junta. He has continued to run the entire Nigeria on the gutters because he felt that he has what it takes. He bought his way to the presidency. They have told him clearly, and Nigerians are saying it very clearly, if Nigeria dies today, the Yorubas and the Hausas will be held responsible.
Why? Because they've
served. They voted religion instead of competence. So which fault? Even the bros, even if they have told them and they are putting everybody behind bars. Come out and protest, you go behind bars.
I'm not sure they've realized that mistake.
That is the tyranny we're talking about. That's the dictatorship. That's the military element in Tinubu's government, in Tinubu himself. Allegedly labeling protesters treasonable felony. That means he has become a felon. When we are against the people that brought you to power, that means Tinubu has carried a coup against the people. So Tinubu should also be held responsible for treasonable felony. It might not come through the way of their own court. They are going to the Nigerian judiciary that has no factor. Going to the INEC that has no factor. Going to whatever that has no factor. The people's factor can matter at any time. And it can stop any. See, it is the people. That's what I'm telling you about what is going to happen in those states. Bring in the military, bring in the army, bring in the customs, bring in the navy, bring in all the federal government military might on Edo State. the people will decide where the who and who that they will vote for at the end of the day. The PDP, the Labour Party, the APC, it is the choice of the Edo people to keep a federating unit alive, because there's no Nigeria. What we are having now is just federating unit. Any state is on its own now, not longer under the umbrella of Nigeria. If you mention Nigeria to anybody, now they'll be looking at you. Everybody's confused. Nigeria. No, but if you mention your state, Edo State, people will still want to look up. But you mention Nigeria, in less than 10 seconds, you have 1,500 million questions on your brain. Just the name Nigeria. Because it carries a lot of baggages.
Not looking good.
It carries a lot of things. It is dragging. And that is the man there who might not be able to understand that his time is actually up. Go and read Gary Adams' interview on the Tribune newspaper. When you finish that interview, you understand that, see, there are people and there are men. The Yoruba elite has already called for his resignation, instead of continuing to batter the image of Yoruba nation as the president. Where did the president come from? They say it's a Yoruba man. Very bad image. The worst in the history of Nigeria. The worst. Even a blind and disabled igbo politician would do better than this man you are saying today. And that is why they are saying, please, step aside first. Gani Adams is saying you have limited time. Time is running out of you. You are becoming something else. You are breeding, dictatorship. You are breeding tyranny. You are breeding anti-people. You are stage managing yourself over something you cannot do, you cannot perform, you cannot achieve. Capable. You have become a threat. So majestically, now Nigerians, we need to understand where they are now and be able to know that this is not a matter of, this is a matter of they need to carry their own cross. Carry your own cross, because those are the anybody that is forcing anybody to come to the street and protest is wasting his time. Allow Nigerians the opportunity to arm themselves with their voters' card. We have killed ourselves enough for these politicians. Nigeria's blood has been split on the street because of these politicians. If you are not comfortable with where things are going, arm yourself with voters' card. Let us chase. I don't know whether it is the party. I don't know whether it is the man, PDP, APC, Tinubu. I don't know the particular one to chase. Whether we just chase two of them, APC and Tinubu, chase them away. No, that's the fact. And you can only do that but by exercising their civil rights. By getting your PVC, wait patiently. God will survive you wherever you are till 2027 and be able to use your vote to stop this uncertainty. Imagine a man and the family in a state of amakememe. Imagine a situation where a wife and the husband wake up in the morning and there's so much uncertainty. Panic. No direction, nothing. You don't know whether, and you claim you are a citizen. What is the citizenship there? Can you tell me the citizenship there? It is the mystery of what we are talking about, and it is the mystery that will unveil, make and mar the beginning of black man. Thank you.